There are four main steps that we should follow when solving any stoichiometry problem. The first step is that we should write a balanced chemical equation if it is not given. The second step takes the given value in the problem and converts it to moles if required. For example, if we're given grams, then we would need to convert that first to moles. Once we have moles of our given value, we can use a mole ratio to determine the unknown value, also in moles. Finally, we are going to take our unknown value that we figured out from step number 3 and convert that from moles to the units that are required, that are asked of in the question. This might be, for example, converting from moles back to grams. Here's a sample problem. If we have iron 3 oxide plus hydrogen chloride reacts to give iron 3 chloride plus water, how many grams of HCl are needed to create 35.0 grams of water? Our first step involves balancing our chemical equation. As it stands right now, this equation is not balanced. So pause the video here and balance the equation. When we balance this then, we should have a 6 in front of the HCl, a 2 in front of the FeCl3, and a 3 in front of the water. This equation is now balanced. Our second step involves taking our given value and converting it to moles if necessary. In the problem, we are given that we have 35.0 grams of water. We need to convert this to moles. We're going to use moles is equal to, so moles of water is equal to the mass divided by the molar mass of water. Again, pause the video here and do this calculation. Alright, so what you should have calculated was 35.0 grams divided by 18.02 grams per mole. That would give us 1.9422. I'm going to keep 4 decimal places because we are not finished our calculation yet. Alright, now that we have number of moles of water, our next step is going to involve setting up a mole ratio. We need to decide what we're going from and what we're converting to. We are given moles of water, so our water is here, and we are converting to, and we need moles of HCl, which is given here. So again, pause the video, write out your mole ratio, and then you can restart to check your answer. Alright, so what we should have had then, 3 moles of water is going to be produced when we react 6 moles of HCl. We found in our previous step that we have 1.9422 moles of water. And we want to figure out how many moles of HCl that corresponds to. By solving this then, we're just using cross multiplication. We would get 3.8845 ... We'll keep 4 decimal places again because we are not finished our calculation. And that is moles of HCl. Our last step then is to convert the moles of our unknown value, our HCl, into the units that are required by the question. If you recall, our question asked for what mass of HCl is produced. Again, pause the video here and try and solve for the mass of the HCl. The equation that you should have used is moles times the molar mass, and that is the molar mass of HCl because we have moles of HCl in this part of the problem. So we're taking our 3.8845 moles that we figured out in our last step, and we are multiplying that by the molar mass of HCl, which would be 36.46 grams per mole. That would give us, it's 141 point something something something. If we round that off to correct significant digits, it would be 142 grams. So we would say then, therefore, the mass of HCl required is 142 grams.